Check. H3, 218. Chopper. Wide. Get wide. Under 10. 10.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check hot route. Kill. Turn up.
They'll run. It's Lindsay. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Check 13. Jumper.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 34. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. On first down, right back to Lindsay. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He'll find Lindsay here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Locke. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Lindsay. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Time to go to work. Let's go. Go, baby.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Set. 18 Cardinal. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike 56. Mike 56.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Flushed out right. It's complete. He's got Gronk. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Watch one. Hey, watch set. Check Mike 54.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to John Ross. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
56 to Mike. Warrior 17.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up 1st downs.
56.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Tackle by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
You better be afraid. 79 Bronco. Sure. 56.
They'll run with Mixon.
Hey, check.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
56. Mike, 56, right there. 18 Rattler.
They give to Dixon to try to pick it up. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Come on, fellas.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Let's go.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go, D. 56 to Mike.
Mixon trying to punch it in, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey, and he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Oh, what a move. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it's going to be 2nd down.
There you go. There you go. Here we go. 60 orange.
Block on the give. It's Lindsey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 out ball. Strip that ball. Hey, alert 3.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready, ready. 15 lining, 15 lining. Come on. Alert 3. Yep. Check. Hey, switch gears. Check 4. Ready.
Here's Lindsey. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Okay, ready.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Block now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
66.
On 3rd down, block. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. 19 light.
Burrow will throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Check curls. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Panther 60. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Mike 56. Panther 11. Mike 56. Stay with your man. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Bison. Get the stop here, D. 18, Pioneer. 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout. as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. We can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Mixon. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. 1918. I'm coming.
Mixon. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 38. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, defense, let's go. Quick dance.
Mixon with it. And some room to work. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 31 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Throwing again on second down. Lock. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
56. Mike, 56, right there, right there.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 31 yards there and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
56 to Mike.
Back to Mixon on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Mike, 54. Come on, baby.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. To throw again on 2nd down. Lock. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls as we saw there.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. K.J. Hamler, 73 yards. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I see you over there. You scared? Switch.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Trap 60. 56. Mike, 56, right there. 56.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon, and he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Switch up. Switch up. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Let's go, defense.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Got a man open. It's Ross. Past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross, 56 yards. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Now a carry for Lindsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Kill, kill, kill. Recon, 132 fight. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Check 43.
Now it's Lindsey. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Let's go, boys.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Ready up. Hey, 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 hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down. Ready.
Clock now to throw. Screenplay, Johnson. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carl Lawson, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. That's going to set him back 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Locke. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Single, slap. Chopper. Undercut. 49, check 49.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Try to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Check 24, check 24.
They'll run here with Lindsey. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. They'll run with Lindsey. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Here's Locke to throw. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Again, it's Mixon. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. It's game situation. Let's go. Right there. 19 tight. 19 tight. You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Now it's Burrow. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Von Miller in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Set, ready. 30 days, let's go. Protein split. Let's go. Check 13. Check 13.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Sponge. Sponge.
Now.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Phillip Lindsay saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. To throw it is Locke. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give it to Mixon.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Oh, that heart has to be pounding inside the chest of Joey Sly.
This to book a trip to the AFC title game. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, sometimes you get a mismatch in these divisional round games. Not here. This has been everything we could have hoped for.
Okay, Brandon, don't get mad at me, but it's time for the old cliche.
Bring it.
Neither of these teams deserves to lose. But in the end, it's looking like the late field goal is going to be the difference in this game.
That's a good cliche. We'll let that one go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what...
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
Now the Bengals going to live to fight another week as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody.